Oh, have you ever gotten a brain freeze before? Like, one of the worst things in the world to have. Normally, you do it with your best favorite ice creams from your favorite shop around town, and the only thing you always question yourself is, well, besides the amazing flavor that's going through your head and the ice that gets to the top of your mouth, and you just, oh, it's so painful, is that you did it to yourself first of all, so you can't really blame anyone. But you're always going to blame someone else for the problems that you have, and then who is to blame? That's the real question we're going to be asking here today. And besides yourself, because no one wants to blame themselves for stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that where did we get ice cream from. My name's Philip Baldwin, and I am here to point you in the direction and show you where exactly we got this wonderful sweet dessert flavor that we always have after every single meal, that we always have in our kitchens too. The origin of the ice cream, which actually wasn't ice cream before. It was like an ice drink that Alexander the Great, he would even go out and he would have his own little mixed drinks right before the harvest, and he would use iced beverages for it. That's like the traditional. There was no actual source for the person that actually made it happen. Then there's Nero Claudius Caesar. He would actually send people up the mountains to go get ice in buckets and then throw them into a straw mill area, and then he would have it sit there, and then he'd take fruits and put it in there, and he would make it into some type of sherbet type ice cream. How did it get to America? Which is a very good question. The very first advertisement was in 1777, and it was just a simple ice cream thing. And they were, just trying to sell simple ice cream for maybe like 5 cents or something like that. But you couldn't really make that much back then. Also, we had really famous presidents like I think it was George Washington. Actually, in one summer, he ended up buying about $200 worth of ice cream, which back then that's a lot of money. But you could see how much of this ice beverage that everyone just wanted at the time. Of course, you only had very simple flavors, nothing really big. And then the Industrial Revolution had boom, boom, boom. People started taking the concepts of using industrial size, and then different movements to ship off and work together. Freezing compartments for the ice cream so it doesn't go bad. Dairy farmers working with, sugar plants and stuff like that to get the ice cream to the people, which, later led on to other factors that I will bring up. Bluebell, which came in 1907, which is a very popular brand in Texas that we all use. And they actually start off, like I was saying, Industrial Revolution with a cotton gin. They turn a cotton gin into an actual plant where they have today. They used to start off with only 2 gallons a day. Now they've moved to 15,000 gallons an hourly back in 1996. And right now the most popular location is in Brenham, Texas. Also, another brand, if you didn't notice, Blue Bunny appeared randomly in Texas because they had the whole problem with the disease that was going around. I actually forgot the name of that, but in 1913, it was by Fred H. Wells. He basically just bought a bunch of pots and he bought a wagon to keep it cool. And, he got the name from the state flour, and he started off with only 15 cows, and it was just a bunch of farmers that kind of got together and, they made it happen. And then future for ice cream, as you can see, we have fried ice cream right here, and we have astronaut ice cream, which is another thing that's a really good flavor. And if you probably don't know Dippin' Dots, basically fried ice cream is you put a batter on ice cream and then you fry it. And then astronaut ice cream is a dried ice cream, which you can eat and consume, which astronauts actually do not eat. And Dippin' Dots is a very, very good flavor of circles. Here's my works cited, and thank you for listening to my speech.